Hey guys, Robbie here from VERVE, here to talk to you about the Satori Power Rack. So it's a simplistic design with your 75mm by 75mm uprights, powder coated in this black. It's also got your west side hole spacing for those micro adjustments, especially good for bench presses when one adjustment's just a little bit too high and then an adjustment down is a little bit too low. You've got those micro adjustments with the west side hole spacing. You've also got the Knurled Chin Up Bar here. So in terms of doing chin-ups, you've got a good easy grip without the need of any chalk or making any other mess within the gym. Those knurlings make it extremely easy to hang off that bar, even if your hands are sweaty. Any of the attachments in the VERVE range are compatible, and that means you can really make this rack yourself. So as you can see here, we've got the power arms, we've got the monoliths, we've got the pegs at the bottom to add resistance bands, the storage horns for your weight plates, and then even on this side, we've got the barbell holders. So depending on what type of exercises you like to do, what type of lifting you do, you can really customize this rack to be your own using any of the attachments available in the VERVE range. Without the attachments, this rack isn't extremely heavy. You can move this on your own by grabbing the arms on the side, and that makes it really easy to move around a home gym or even a commercial space. This rack is perfect for either. And if you really wanted to, you have the capability of bolting this rack down to the floor just to make it even more stable. The frame comes with a lifetime guarantee, so if any damage happens to the framework, you have a lifetime guarantee to get that replaced too. All right, let's go over a few exercises we can do with the power arms, which I got set up at the moment. And the first one I'm going to take you through is just like a single arm bent over row, but with the power arms, as you notice, it's in a fixed spot. So you don't have the free weight of the dumbbell. I'll move this arm up and show you a power press. So you can slide it up. If you grab onto the bottom, makes it just a little bit easier. All right, so with the power press, I've actually counted the weight a little bit, putting the weight plates on the back just so the rack doesn't tip over. But remember that you can bolt this rack down to hold into place. So with the power press, you step out, power, straight up. This is great for shoulder development and also just getting that explosiveness. And another exercise that you can do is you can actually set this up, pin it into place, and you can use it as a pull-up bar using all the different handles as your option. So let me set that up now. So as you can see, I've set the arms up, put the pin in to hold them upright, and now I can do pull-ups, chin-ups using all the different grips. So for me, I like doing neutral grip. So you can grab right there, and I can now do neutral grip pull-ups using the power arms as well. So there are 3 exercises that you can do with the power arms. Obviously, there's many more. All right, next I'll show you some exercises you can do with the monoliths. These attach the same as the J-hooks. They're just a little bit heavier. Make sure they're the right height. There we go. Grab a barbell. The beauty with the monoliths, as you can see, when it's got a weight attached, it comes down. So what this means is I can get underneath it, get into my exact squat stance that I need, lift the barbell up, and the monoliths go back into place out of my way, and I can instantly perform my squat without having to step back with all that weight on my shoulders. So it eliminates the risk of injury by getting heavy weight on your shoulders and walking away from the rack. You can just lift it, be in your stance, conduct your squat, rack it straight back up. I can also demonstrate this with a bench press. All right, next exercise I'm going to show you with the monolift is a bench press, and make sure you have your safety bars set up when you're doing bench, because you don't want to get stuck in the bottom position and get squished by the bar, especially if you don't have anybody around. But as you can see with the monolifts, same as the squat, I can get myself into the position that I need for bench. Rather than having to be under the bar, under my eyes, reaching slightly back, I can get directly under the bar, exactly where I need to be for my bench. As I lift the bar, the monoliths move out of my way, and I can go straight into that lift. If I get stuck, I've got the safety bars there, otherwise I can push straight back up, and then when I'm done, I can lean back, rack it, and then it goes straight back into position. So you can see right there how important monoliths are, especially when you're lifting heavy weight. All right, next I'm going to demonstrate how you can utilize these pegs to your advantage. So as you can see, I've got the band looped over the bar. What this does is makes the repetition harder throughout the duration. So with a normal bench press, as you usually get the bar up, it's usually hardest at the bottom and then gets easier through the repetition. Same with squats, same with most lifting movements. So with the bands, what that does is as you go through the repetition and you get to the peak where it would usually get easier, it's actually going to get harder. So I'm going to demonstrate this using the monoliths, using the bands on the pegs. So just like a normal bench press, You would unrack it. As you'll see, right up here is where I'm gonna have the most tension. As I go down, the bands get less tension on them, but as I push up, the tension increases, making the repetition harder throughout, all the way to the top. So that's how you can use the bands to your advantage to really increase and maximize your strength. And last, of course, you've got the pull-up bar at the top, and due to the height of it, that means that you can completely dead hang. So in terms of pull-ups, you can get full range of motion. You don't have to stop halfway through your rep. You don't have to tuck your knees up. You can stay completely lengthened and conduct your pull-ups and get full range of motion, just like that. And the knurlings, of course, make it really easy to grip. You don't have to worry about chalk. You can just hang here all day. On this particular setup, I've got the barbell holders here, so it keeps it nice and neat. So when I've completed my exercise, I can remove the barbell from the rack, get it upright and straight onto the barbell holders, and then that way it stays there nice and neat. I don't have to have anything external, any other room within the gym, within the facility, whether it's a home gym or commercial. It's right here, nice and neat when you need it. Thanks for watching that walkthrough video, the Satori Power Rack and all of its attachments, and also the exercises that I demonstrated. I'll see you at the next video.